and Happy New Year to you all. I'm just sorting my settings, perfect, so that I can, hopefully you can all clearly hear me and clearly see me this afternoon. I am super excited to be back here at doing our live videos this afternoon for our new releases, and we have got a gorgeous new warp to show you, which I am absolutely loving, so I hope you will do as well. Please say hello when you've joined the video. I would love to hear where you're tuning in from today. Did you have a lovely festive break? Are you back into the mode of the new year of 2025? Hi there, Sarah. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jennifer. Lovely to have you with us this afternoon. Can you believe we're back here, 15th of January already? Oh my goodness. Halfway through January already. Happy New Year, Maya. Lovely to see you. And Adrienne, lovely to see you from Hungary. Lovely welcome. Hi, Linda. Hi there, everybody. So we have got a super exciting video for you today. We've got our brand new crown warp to show you, which is really luxurious, super shimmery, and I'm going to show you all the lovely close-up details of that one. And then we will be showing you a couple of new bairns which are going to go online soon. So those are going to also go online at 4:30, and those are new classic bairns. We have been struggling to keep the bairn in stock, might I add, so do snap up one of those if you have been waiting for an Oscha bairn. We will have our pre-order yarns to show you, and there's definitely been some neck and neck voting going on in our pre-order group, so I will get to that towards the end of the video. We also have a little Karis stocking today, which is our Treebeard Karis. And last but not least, we do have our New Year sale, which is super exciting as well. Now, one thing I might just mention to Holly, who's in the room next door, should be listening in on this. If we've got any Iridescent Dream pre-order pieces, would you be able to bring those through for me? Because I think we can show those, because they will be being shipped out tomorrow, I believe. And I have just haven't actually got those in the room with me, so that would be something just to pop in if you've got them there, Holly. Or Louise. Lovely. Okay, so for the vouchers today, we would, as always, to thank you for participating along with me. We've got a £10 Oscha voucher to give away to one lucky winner who gives me a little heart on the video, so do give me a little heart. I would love that. So anytime throughout this video you can give a little heart to anything you love that I'm talking about, anything you love that you see, and you'll be entered in to win a £10 giveaway. So lots of lovely hearts popping up now. Thank you all so much. And the winners from our draw to purchase this week, so we have been giving away a beautiful Blossom Hanmai wrap, and this one has been won by Marissa Benton. So congrats, Marissa. Holly will tag you as well. Then we've got the Mainline Treasure Tote, which has gone to Samantha Mackey, and the Middle Earth Treasure Tote, which has gone to Hannah Hontula. So congratulations to you all for winning the draw to purchases that we've been running in our Facebook group, Clan Oscha. Thank you all for joining me today. I think it's about time that we kicked off with our first shimmery, shiny, royal wrap. So here we have got the beautiful Rohan crown. Wow. Just look at that shimmer. Have you ever seen a more shimmery wrap? I feel like this must be the very first shimmery wrap. Isn't it gorgeous? So this one has the most beautiful shine from our Egyptian Mako cotton yarn, which we've used for our warp. So many of you will be familiar with this one already, this yarn, but I'll just give you a little brief overview of why it's so special. So the Egyptian macro cotton yarn is a really long staple yarn. It's a premium quality, high quality cotton yarn, and it's also been mercerized. Oh, thank you, Louise. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, we're going to be showing you all these at the end of the video. How exciting is that? Amazing. So, any Iridescent Dream pre-order lovers do know that we'll show you the items at the end of the video. So, back to the Egyptian macro cotton. So this premium cotton yarn has been mercerized, which means that it has gone through a process to smooth it right out, which gives it this gorgeous shimmer and luster to the fabric. But it also means that it accepts the dye really, really well. So that's why you get such a saturated colour in the warp colours, because the mercerized cotton yarn accepts the dye wonderfully. Now, the other amazing thing about the macro cotton is that it's really durable. So the mercerization process increases the durability, so it makes this really strong and really, really durable. So it's going to be wonderful. It's not going to lose its shine or its shimmer through washing or wearing, and it is going to last you so well and be really supportive for your little one. Now, what makes the Rohan crown even more special is that we have selected a gorgeous silver shap silk for the weft. So this one is super, super luxurious. It is part of our Luxe collection, of course, and it has this wonderfully shimmery, shiny shap silk in the weft. Now, our test, you will have noticed just by looking at the fabric, and also our lovely tester Bethany pointed out that the crispness of the design is really second to none. It almost looks like it's been printed on this fabric. Now, that is due to the fact that the macro cotton is a really thin, fine yarn, so there's more yarns in the warp than you would normally get, so they're really compacted together, so you don't, because of the quality of the yarn and the mercerization, you don't get a stiff yarn, but you do have more yarns. So they're finely packed together, which again adds to that shimmer, it adds to the density of colour. And then similarly with the shap silk, because it's also a fine yarn, there's more of it in the weft than you would get with, say, a Shantung Tussah silk yarn. So what you end up with is this really crisp pattern between the warp and the weft, which is just exquisite. And if you're a fan of the Middle Earth collection and our Rohan design, this one's coming with the new quote that we have added, which is, "Do we walk in legends or on the green earth in the daylight?" Just move that little in there. So I will pop this on and I'll give you a little bit more information about the wrapping qualities. Now, of course, you can decide which shield you want to have as the centre of your design. I think I'll go for this one with the Rohan added here. So yeah. Janie says, "I love the quote." And thank you all so much for letting me know where you're tuning in from today and how you're all doing at the start of the year. I saw there was definitely a couple of people who have not had the easiest start to the year with some sickness that just always happens, doesn't it? Especially when you've got little ones around. January and February can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you live in a colder climate with all those wintry bugs going around. Okay, oh, Linda's saying, "I wonder how it would look as a top half scarf. I wonder." Now, maybe I should show you that. I will show you how amazing these would look as accessories. Actually, do you know what I should do? Is I should show you that before I wrap, because it will crush a little bit, this one, which is to be expected with this yarn. But let me show you what the shawl might be like. Oh, beautiful. So elegant. Yeah, so there you are as a shawl. Now it's a full width scarf or shawl, I guess you could wear. Yeah, that definitely works. That is really lovely. And it's quite cozy too. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, Sarah Jane says fancy finishes are a must with this wrap. Yeah, absolutely. So that was really beautiful. And then as a half wrap, I'll maybe try and show you what it might look like as a scarf if you were going for a half. So I'll just fold the fabric in two. So you could have the top half, that's beautiful. Or you could have the bottom half if you prefer the gold. That's nice as well. You lose the Rohan horses, of course, but you do get the lovely Celtic knotwork of the design in there. Right, okay, back to my wrapping and to giving you a little bit more information on the baby wearing properties of this one. Let's have a look and see. So just wrap back up. Okay, so with this, with Rohan crown, you will see that it is a little bit crisp out of straight out of the bag, and that will soften with wash and wear. So our tester Bethany as well, who tried this with her 3-month-old and her 3-year-old, has mentioned that indeed the first feeling of it is a little bit crisp, but she said that once it was wrapping, it starts to relax, and the Rohan pattern is so clear. It is just so stunning, this one. So she has mentioned that once washing and wearing, then it softens and it will become lovely and drapey and beautiful to wear. So it's a lovely supportive wrap, this one. It is on the thin side, so it's 212 GSM, so it is a thin weight wrap, which I know some of you love the thinner wraps, particularly good for warmer climates or for warmer weather. So if you're thinking of using this one all year round, it could be a good consideration. I'm just getting my Rohan placed there perfectly if I possibly can. And it is going to glide into place really well, so it's going to be brilliant for newborns and for small babies. Because it doesn't have any bulk. Now, because it doesn't have any bulk, it also doesn't have a huge amount of cush, but there is a little bit from that silk, and you do just get such a lovely moldability from the silk as well. And if you spread the passes over your shoulders nice and wide and even, you'll find that you'll get a nice comfortable wrap job, even with bigger children as well. So this one will make a lovely ring sling too. Be beautiful. There's the reverse of the fabric as well, which I didn't show you before. So you can get more of that lovely silky, shiny silver shimmer on the reverse. So just bringing that all in. And then hopefully that will even up my Rohan medallion in the middle. So just bringing, so you can see how easily the passes glide into place. So you will want to do a nice careful wrap job just to get it kind of perfectly aligned with where you want it to be, and then once you've got it there, trap in place with a nice knot, and it's not going to go anywhere. So I'll just pop that on, and then I'll show you a wee fancy finish as well. This is a size 6, I think, so it will shrink a bit after it's been in the wash, but I've got plenty of tails here. Yeah, Kelly says, Sarah says the reverse is so pretty, and Kelly's saying, I was just about to say the same thing. The silver is very pretty. Oh, I think we did name the dolly at one point, Laura. You're saying that you have a little viewer with me who really wants to know the dolly's name. I feel like we named her Maya or somebody after another wee girl that was watching. Is that right? Did I remember that correctly? So, Yes, Rohan crown. So the exact composition of this one then is 58% mercerized Egyptian macro cotton, 42% chaps silk, and it's 212 GSM. And it's part of our sorry, that was my video fail there, just trying to remove a notification. Wonder if I can tilt that back without that falling. Maybe just. Okay. All right. So, our lovely tester Bethany tried this one out with her 3-month-old and her 3-year-old, and she said that you'll need to be extra attentive when making your knots because it will be a bit slippery with that first half knot. But on the flip side, making those extra passes will be a breeze because the wrap slides right into place. The knotless carry that she tried held fine as well once all tightened into place. So she has mentioned that there's not a lot of cush, but spreading out the wrap on her shoulders definitely helped with distributing baby's weight well. And she found it to wrap nicely with very little bulk. And she basically has said that you'll feel like royalty wearing it, which is such a lovely quote from Bethany. So thank you very much, Bethany, for that. She does mention, of course, that this one ideally is better for smaller babies, but you can obviously wear for shorter periods of time with heavier children in a double layer pass. So yeah, that is the beautiful Rohan crown. Now we do have a second £10 voucher giveaway for you all. So what we'd love to know is what is it about Mako cotton that you would either love to try, or that you love about it from seeing pictures or videos of it, or that you love about it from using it to carry your little one. So what is it about Mako cotton that appeals to you or that you have enjoyed when you have tried it? So if you want to comment with your thoughts on a Mako Egyptian cotton, then we would love to enter you into our £10 voucher giveaway for giving us your thoughts and joining in the conversation. So I'm just going to get up our next new release, which is Victoriana Royal. Now, this one is absolutely beautiful as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. So the crown warp goes from this beautiful, slightly cooler purple at the top down into this, what I love to call the Cadbury's purple in the middle, and then this regal gold at the bottom. And then with this one, we have a bamboo viscose weft, which has made for the most gorgeous drape, incredible shimmery drape. Lovely. And the bamboo viscose does have a little shimmer to itself as well, so you're getting that lovely shine from there too. Not as much, of course, as the Shap silk, but a very nice shine as well. So I'll just pop this one on and show you that. Now I did say I was going to show the knot sizes as well of these ones, for there was a question about the knots. So let me just do that for you as well before I get ahead of myself. So the Victoriana here, so this one is slightly thicker at 242 GSM, so it is more of a light to medium weight sling. And this is your Victoriana, your Rohan. Yeah, so there you go for knot comparison, for your single knot comparison anyway. You can see that there. So hopefully that is helpful to see. Okay, so I'll pop on the Victoriana and I'll give you a little bit more info about it as well. So super easy to wrap with, brilliant again for newborns, all the lovely properties from the macro cotton, and then you also have the bamboo viscose, which adds a lovely softness and as well a beautiful sheen. So it's going to glide into place really well and really easily too. There's a little bit more cush to this one. Not a huge amount, again, because it is not a particularly thick sling, but you do feel a little bit of cushiness, and it's not diggy. And that is some lovely softness to it. So it's going to be a beautiful wrap for newborns and for new wrappers as well. And of course you could use this one with an older baby as well, or toddler, for shorter periods of time. So bring baby up. So lovely Janelle tried this one with her 17-month-old and her 4-year-old. So of course Janelle's wee ones are more like toddlers than babies. So she was able to test it out with her knowledge of what it would be like with a little one, as well as what it was like for her toddler. So I can give you her review as well once I've tied this into place. So there we will see, beautifully, easily, very glidable. She mentioned as well that it is, that of course it is, the grippiness does increase once washing and wearing with this one. So once it was put through the wash, it did bulk up a little bit, which will add to your cushiness as well. Now the other thing to say about the Victoriana is that it is a little bit prone to thread shifting. So we do recommend putting this one in the wash first before using it. And that way it will just tighten up all of those yarns, all the weave structure, and it will be absolutely fine from then on. And now I'm going to do a little fancy finish with this one. Of course, both of these wraps lend themselves so perfectly to fancy finish. They're both easy to tie, easy to get into place, but also the colour, the striking colour difference between the lovely deep purple at the top part and then that lovely streak of gold coming along. So I'm just going to pop this in. A little fancy finish around the side. Hopefully I've got enough here. I have got a slightly, I think this is a size 4 that I'm working with, so maybe don't have quite enough tails for this one. I probably would want a size 5, but I'll do my best at the moment, and I've got the doll today, so it's okay. Now I'm just going to bring that down a little bit. Oh, isn't that incredible? Wow. Just beautiful. So you can really see this stunning colours and shimmer of this wrap. Good question, Nicole, about the care instructions. I will get those for you when I take off the sling, just so that we can be doubly sure that I'm giving you all the correct information about this one. So isn't that lovely? Now, Janelle says that there wasn't any breaking in needed. It was soft and perfect to use straight from the bag, floppy and easy, all ready to use and not having to break it in at all. She said that for a toddler carrying, it is a bit thin, of course, on the shoulders, and there wasn't any cush, so careful tightening is very important for comfort. But there's more grip post-wash, and she just adores the chest belt or the fancy finishes that this one creates. She said that I think this wrap will shine with newborns and smaller babies. It's ready to wrap out of the bag, soft, shiny, mouldable, and so elegant. So that is Victoriana. Now, of course, just a little safety summary as well when you're using the woven wraps or any of our slings, just to make sure that baby's face and airways are clear of fabric and that the sling is supported enough, that you are supporting the sling, that it's on tight enough to support your baby, so that you can feel free to take your hands away. If you don't feel that you can take your hands away and it's not tight enough, then you just need to retighten. But the two main areas for safety, of course, is airways clear and that the sling's tight enough. And we've got all our safety information on our YouTube as well, so you can check those out. Now, let me see some of these amazing... Oh yes, Samantha says, anybody else getting dairy milk caramel vibes? Yes, I am. I think that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, you got a scrap pack series. Congratulations, that's great. Now, both of these slings are going to be coming out as made to orders and as ready-made items. So we've got some wraps and ring slings made up. Both of them are fairly limited. We haven't done a huge number of these ones. And we will have a made to order, so you can order any of our accessories, scarves or shawls, cowls even. That would be lovely. The infinity loop. You can order an Alia bag and any one of our carriers as well. So... lovely. Let me just have a little look at your comments. Kelly says, this pattern is always so pretty. The pictures don't always do Victoriana justice. Yeah, it is such a lovely pattern, isn't it? Merva's asking, will there be more on this warp? I think there is... well, there's going to be a little sneak peek at the end of this video for something, and then... I think there might be another couple of things on this one. Mia says, I love Victoriana, it's the most unusual pattern. Gemma says, I love to try the Mako cotton because it looks really easy to adjust and so shimmery. Yeah, absolutely. Eva loves the shine of Mako cotton. And Kaylee says, I would love to try the Mako cotton because of the beautiful shine, sharp picture and ability to wear in the summer. And Sarah says, I'm a sucker for a good drape. Yeah, me too. Oh, Laura would like to see scarf options for this one too. Of course, I will show you that. Adrienne says, probably the easy handle and the shine of Mako cotton. Kelly saying, Victoria shines so much on this warp. Lisa says, I love how shiny it looks. Maybe someday I can get a chance to try it. Oh, just loads of lovely. Sarah Jane says, I have papillon flare and it's just so luxurious. The shine is unbeatable and people always ask me about it whenever I wear it. Oh, it's literally a head turner. That's so nice. Yeah. Okay. Pop down to the bottom. Oh, Kerry, you're so excited for the Matrix Aura Baron. Oh, brilliant. Are they up? Are they live now? Just a few minutes to go and then everything's going to go live. Okay. Right, I'll show you a little bit more on this one. Okay, so Kerry's asked a question about the bairn, so I'll get back to you in just a wee moment. But first of all, I'll show you a little bit more of how this one is going to look as an accessory item. I should have mentioned to you as well that this one is 51% Mako Egyptian cotton and then 49% bamboo. And actually, looking at how it looks once I've taken it off, wrapping, it is not crushing at all. It's really lovely. It's so drapey. There's a little bit there you can see, but it's not a really bad, not one for lots of, you won't need to repeatedly iron it basically, which would be good. So top half scarf is going to look like this. Wow, that's really nice. Beautiful. Bottom half scarf is going to look like this. So you get more of the gold. Wow, that's really nice as well. Bottom half scarf and top half scarf. Of course, I'll pop that round as well so you can see if you were going for something full width. Really, really nice. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then we had a question on care instructions, which I will just remind myself of. So we have got a 30 delicate cycle, so you can pop it in the wash, a 30 delicate cycle, and then you've got, so it's basically a cold wash of delicate. We don't recommend tumble drying, and then we've got a 1 heat iron, so it's absolutely fine. You pop it in the washing machine and you can iron it as well. You can also steam iron these ones. That's what we do for taking our photography and everything. So if you were wondering about that as well, you can do that too. So Kerry, you've got a question for the bairn carrier. I'll come back to that once I have got the bairn on. So we have got a couple of bairns that we are going to be releasing. But I think first of all, I'm going to show you the Treebeard Keris Nobody on My Side. So we've decided to stock a couple of these Keris items in our Treebeard Nobody's on My Side design. So you can see Treebeard there coming through. So this is from our Middle Earth collection. So this one will be coming up online at 4:30 as well. So I will just pop this on to show you. It's been a little while since we've covered the Keris and we've looked at the Keris. I've just folded the waistband there so that the body panel is short enough for my baby. And we will pop baby in. So, and I've been doing a little video and a little hack around using the Keris and the bairn as well to get those straps for an optimal positioning on your shoulder. So what I recommend is put the straps right over your shoulder, and instead of simply yanking that shoulder down that side, which makes this ride up the side of your neck and doesn't make for a perfectly good position across baby's back or into your neck, I recommend pulling a very small tweak, and it works wonders, just pulling down first and then across. So you'll go over your shoulder, you will pull down first and then across. And then you can see you have got nice straight straps, and you will also have a better straight line across the back of baby. So that's a little tip for you if you are interested in a Keris or looking to try a Keris. You will get a better fit, and also means that the cross is further down the back of your back, which means for better weight distribution all round. Of course, you can order our Keris in any of our new releases as well. So if you do love the Keris, but you're are particularly interested in the Victoriana Royal, for example, then you might want to go for that. Oh, this keeps happening. Sorry, everybody, my camera. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think it's because I'm using a slightly different case for my camera here. Saying the dolly looks so comfy, yes. Okay. Yeah. Mia's asking, I assume Rohan needs a hand wash. Let me check that for you. That's that one. Rohan. Yes, you guessed correctly. Hand wash for the Rohan with the silk. I'm just going to see if I can get this to stay up a little bit better. Sorry everyone, I just feel like that is not particularly secure. Okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of an issue with my camera flopping backwards. There we are, hopefully that's better. Okay, let's see. Kristen says, love the Keris. Lots of love for the Treebeard as well. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we're going to try Right, so I'm going to pop on the Bairn Carrier now to show you that one. So we've got 3 new Bairns releasing today, and they're all from the Classic collection. So they will all be restocked if they do sell out. So you can sign up to back in stock notifications for any of our Classic items that have sold out. So we've got the Starry Night Gold Dust coming up, which will have been released on the website. I'm just going to loosen the straps a little bit for me to pop this on. Okay, so this is a beautiful fabric, the Gold Dust. So if the Bairn Carrier does go out of stock, which it might do because it has been a little bit of a challenge to keep them in stock recently, you can sign up for the back in stock notifications. If you do see a drop in the if there is more stock online and you're not quick enough in ordering them, then you do need to sign back up again to back in stock emails, just to let you know so that you're not missing notifications. Okay, and of course you can order our Bairn Carriers on our made to order as well. We've got the Classic fabrics listed there too, and we also have the new releases coming up, so if you're interested in one of those. So again, same principle for the shoulders, to reach around, pull down before you go across, and that way you'll get a nice fit over your shoulder, be comfortable for you and baby. I popped them a little bit lower in the sling, haven't I? That's not so good. We always want to make sure that baby's face is out of the sling. So I've just lifted them up inside there, pulled up that panel underneath so that we are seeing baby's head out the top, and I will then put this side over, reach around, again down and across, and clip in. Okay, and then I'll just make sure that I have got myself nice and tightened. Hands up for baby's comfort and better for their positioning as well. And there we go. So that's your Starry Night Gold Dust Bairn Carrier. Lovely. Now there's a question from Kerry. You've mentioned, I know for the Bairn Carrier they usually match up the fabric with the carrier in the hood, but is there any way I can request for the hood to be a different colour than the exact overlay so that I can show the variation more? That's a lovely idea, Kerry, but unfortunately they are made to our standard pattern cutting layout, so we have decided to standardise the Bairn. It just becomes, unfortunately, just a little bit too complicated. I know we do pretty much make up, well certainly the made to orders are all made up to order, but can you imagine there's just so many different variations, so many different things going on in the workshop that actually we're just not able to take really bespoke requests. So I'm sorry about that, but that is just the way we are working at the moment because it is already a very complicated production model at the moment with everything across all of our different products. Yeah, so Michelle's asking if we are going to release any more but in the purple and gold. Yes, there will be a few more coming, so you'll need to tune in over the coming weeks to find out what those ones are going to be. Megan says the image online for Rohan Crown Carrier going to be pretty accurate placement for the Bairn and the Keris. Yes, so the Rohan Crown, it will be pretty accurate for the Rohan, and you basically will get the most prominent part of the design at the back of baby. So you're going to have the Rohan sort of placed here. So yeah, it should be pretty much what you see. Laura says that colour is gorgeous. Ren says our Bairn was a lifesaver. It makes me sad I can't squish her in to fit it anymore. Oh, that's a shame, Ren. Janie says I would love for the Rohan bag to show the full quote Is that possible, or does that fall in line with not changing the pattern? Oh, the Rohan bag. Okay, that's interesting. We can look at that for next time around, I'm sure. Okay, so we've got 2 more bairns coming, which you will see on the website. So we've got Franz Glade, so I'll just show you this one, and we've also got Matrix Aura. So I'm going to show these both to you. So that is the Franz Glade. Lovely. Wow, it's beautiful in the bairn. So we have this one, beautiful Franz Glade. And then we've got the lovely vibrant Matrix Aura as well. So these ones should be online now. And like I say, if you miss out, just hit the back in stock notifications and you will get to hear when they come back in. So if you're looking for something a bit brighter and a bit sunnier, your Matrix Aura might be the perfect one for you. Lovely. Lots of love for those as well. So now I think it might be time to show you some pre-order news. So for those of you who have not noticed, on our pre-order group, our Facebook pre-order group, we've been running a brand new chenille weft pre-order. So I have got the yarns here to show you. So we will have an ecru warp, normal BCI or Egyptian cotton, I think it's BCI organic cotton, comb cotton. Yes, BCI organic comb cotton warp, and that is your warp. Now, I mentioned Egyptian there, that was a mistake. What I mean to say is BCI Better Cotton Initiative organic comb cotton warp. And then we have a choice of 2 weft grads. So you're either going to have this one, which is the teal blue, and this is our lovely chenille. Chenille means caterpillar in French, so it's that caterpillar yarn, slightly fluffy. Those lovely fluffy yarns, or the deep pink orange. So that is the beautiful yarns there. Now, indeed, well spotted, Laura. You have said these yarns are a lot brighter than the mocks, which seem more dusky. Will the final fabric be brighter than the mocks? So we anticipate that the final fabric will be knocked back a lot. So it will be more like pastel than vibrant colours. So what you generally find is when it's a warp that's in these colours, then you'll get the vibrant saturated colours coming through. When you've got an ecru warp with colourful weft, it gets knocked right back. So we did have, if you can think of any ecru weft, I think there was Supernova with a rainbow weft at one point, and also the sea salt with a rainbow weft, and those were really knocked back. So the mock-ups are going to be more accurate to these colours. Obviously these are the actual yarns that are being used, but once you weave them through an ecru weft, they're going to be knocked right back. So you're going to have a more of a kind of slightly washed out kind of beachy vibe for this one, and a kind of paler icy bluey vibe for this one. So definitely going to be more pastels on the more pastely side, closer to the mocks for sure. So yeah, that was a good question, thank you, Laura, and something I wanted to mention. So we have been going, they have both been polling almost neck and neck this whole time, so it's very, very close. So if you love this one or if you love this one, then definitely put your vote forward, because they are so close at the moment, and the vote will end tomorrow. Laura says the pinky orange will be so pretty and pastel effect. Kristen's saying, oh, that's helpful to understand. Chinedo, you're mentioning or option C both. What do you mean? Oh, I see. So you're saying let's just run both of them. Oh yeah, I think the weft minimums for the 3-colour weft's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It has to be one or the other. I think the minimums, it would be too much. We wouldn't be able to make it. Yes, so that is the chenille. So also good to mention, the final wraps will be 336 GSM. So it's slightly thicker than our thin chenille that we've used before and slightly thinner than the thick chenille that we've used. So you're going to get a really nice middle ground for this. So it's going to be lovely toweling fabric if you're going to the beach in the summer, or a lovely cozy fabric if you're going to use it in the winter. So it's a really nice hybrid for those, and it probably wouldn't be suitable for real newborns or tiny little babies less than sort of 3 months old, but after that and into toddlerhood, perfect. The winning patterns have been Puffins, Marina, Sea Salt and Hobbit Quest. So those are the ones that are going to be woven once we have our wefts decided. Yay, okay. Oh, Papan, I love what you're saying about the crown warp. I just looked at your comment that your husband wanted your tree to be gold and purple, but we've postponed it to next year. I might get a matching wrap by then. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay. Natalie's asking, what size does the bairn fit up to? So it is going to fit up until about 2 years old. So it's newborn to 2, this one. Once they get closer to 2, it will be not as comfortable for carrying long distances. But if you're just doing short up and downs, which often you are at that age, then it should be perfect up till 2. Okay, I'm going to pop back down. I think it might be time to show you. Jeanette, yes, you think we need both, Hannah? Well, you never know. We might make enough. I think we'll need to go with one for now for the minimums and see how we go. You're saying we'll meet it, challenge accepted. I love it. Yeah, love all the patterns, how to choose. I know. Yeah, Sarah's gonna buy Hobbit Quest no matter what the weft is chosen. Yay. Okay, brilliant. All right, so now I'm going to show you the Iridescent Dream pre-order items that are going to be shipped tomorrow. So anyone who has ordered one of those, and then we've got sneak peeks for the next couple of weeks. So let's kick off with a beautiful ivy with the piece silk weft. Wow, I guess you're only seeing the top half here, but isn't that stunning? So those lucky people who have ordered the drape on this Argonath, wow, oh my goodness. So this is with our special Egyptian cotton warp. So you're getting a beautiful softness, a gorgeous drape and a nice luster as well to this fabric. It's just got a beautiful softness. Oh my word, this is actually the first time I've actually touched this fabric. Wow, that's somebody's shawl, I think. Isn't that incredible? Wow. Yeah, the cut and the pattern just shows so well with this. I've forgotten what this composition is, but it should be here, shouldn't it, on the thing, on the label, care label. Let me check. Oh, it's tencel. Yes, I was going to say it feels like tencel. It's the shimmer. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we have, oh. Wow, constellation with the purple weft. Oh, that's magical. This is the first time I've seen the fabric in real life as well, because I've just been checking in on the emails that you've all been getting. I've glanced at it in production, but I haven't actually, sorry it's not ironed. Wowzers. So you get a nice kind of slight shimmer from the Egyptian cotton warp and an incredible handle. Incredible drape. These are stunning. Okay, so let me have a look at the composition of this one. This one, it must be silk. Let's have a look. Yes, this is our barrette silk in the purple barrette silk. Magical. Wow, that's lovely. And then we've got the Misty Mountains, which has the piece silk weft. I'll just double check my, yes, beautiful. That's someone's Keris. Gosh, that's absolutely stunning. Lucky person. We'll be getting this shipped off to them tomorrow. That's a lovely colour combination, isn't it? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That is lovely. Okay, so I think we might be ready for some sneak peeks. I just want to give you one last reminder that we have got our New Year's sale still running on the website. So it has been running for the last week and a half, and it will be closing on Monday at 6 p.m. GMT. So we have got some amazing offers there. Some items are even up to 60% off now. So if you are looking for something to treat yourself with, or you wanted to experiment with a different size, or perhaps you know a friend that you think would love to get into baby wearing, you could gift them one of the slings, or you could let them know that they can come on and get something at a little bit at a bargain, I guess, and then in a way maybe they'll fall down the rabbit hole once they've tried it. You know what it's like, just getting people just to try and invest in that first wrap, and then they understand why they are such amazing quality. Of course, all of our slings are all made here in the UK from premium quality yarns by ethical production practices as well, and of course we care about sustainability too, and so we have selected yarns with that in mind. And yes, everything is woven down in England, in Lancashire, and then it's stitched up here in Scotland. So we don't run sales very often, so it's normally just a couple of times a year, so this is definitely your time. And it is a flash sale, so once it ends, most of the products will go back up onto full price. Okay. Megan says, love pulling people into the rabbit hole, right? Kerry Williams, I guess you pulled her into the rabbit hole. Okay, so sneak peeks for 2 weeks' time. I will see you same time, same place. So we have got this. Any guesses for this one? Whoops. Oh my goodness, I've pretty much given it away, haven't I? Anyway, that's not actually a baby wearing item, by the way. So do your guesses on that one. This one is a little bit more cryptic, and the next clue is even more cryptic. So this one is the yarns for something that is coming out on the Middle Earth collection on a warp that has already been released. Sneak peek. And then my final clue is a verbal clue, which is my favourite type of clue. So this clue is that we have something snuggly thrown over to us from the Shire. Anyone guess what that could be? Wow, lots of people are mentioning the briarwood that I have just shown. So my cryptic verbal clue is that something snuggly has just been thrown over to us from the Shire. So that's going to be coming up in 2 weeks' time, which I guess, will we be in February or will we be in the last day of January? I think we might be in the last day of January by then. Oh, some good guesses. Good guesses, everyone. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a blast. It's been brilliant to chat with you all again. Get us back into the spirit, get us back into the new year, and I look forward to chatting with you all in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you all, everyone. Have a good week. Cheerio. Bye.